Among Hong Kong's 8 active land border crossings with mainland China, most see more than 10,000 crossings each way on a daily basis, with busy ones such as Lo Wu easily surpassing 100,000 per day and more on weekends and holidays. There is, however, one land border crossing that usually only sees around 2, maybe 3,000 crossings in each direction, even on the biggest travel days of the year. Despite the relatively low passenger flow, this border crossing has a storied past and continues to serve as a functional and historical landmark today. Let's go have a look at it now. The Man Kam To border crossing is located on the Shenzhen River about 1.8 kilometers or a little over 1 mile to the east of Lo Wu. The border crossing is romanized as Wenjindu on Shenzhen side, though their written Chinese names are the same. To get to it, we first take the MTR East Rail Line north to Shangshui Station. Exit C is located right on the northbound platform, but we will not be taking this one today. Instead, we go upstairs for the overpass concourse. We get past some crowds and head to exit A. After turning right, we take the A4 exit onto the pedestrian bridge to Landmark North. Hong Kong has many networks of elevated walkways similar to the one we're looking at now, which really improves walkability, and this is one of my favorite features of Hong Kong's urban design. Landmark North is a major shopping mall and is itself well connected to a number of other border crossings by bus. Here, we can already see some Shenzhen skyscrapers in the distance. We will, however, just walk around Landmark North. First, follow the sign for Shek Wu Hui, then look for the stairs down to Longsum Avenue. This is where you will find the shuttle bus to Man Kam To. There are a couple of companies that run this route with fares ranging between 10 and 20 Hong Kong dollars. I was lucky to catch this dark green one, which only costs 10 Hong Kong dollars. You could buy tickets with cash from the ground staff, or alternatively just tap the octopus card when boarding the bus. The bus has pretty comfortable soft seats and the interior is clean and well air conditioned. Leg space is not the biggest, but they do have footrests. There are also seatback screens, though I'm not sure if they still work. Windows have curtains, though obviously I left them tucked away. In any case, the bus departed about 10 minutes after I got on. It first drives through some dense commercial and residential neighborhoods of Shangshui, then gets into some of the more rural and industrial areas. As we get closer to the border, there are many large trucks carrying cross-border cargo on the road. Under the terms of the original 1898 treaty that established the northern borders of the so-called New Territories, there was very little meaningful border control as people could freely move back and forth. This was first changed during World War II, when Japanese forces partially closed the border during its occupation of the region. Not long after World War II, the Chinese Civil War and ensuing regime change on the mainland led to mass migration into Hong Kong in the late 1940s and early 1950s. Governments on both sides eventually fortified the border and set up formal border controls that ended the free movement of people in 1951. The Hong Kong government further established the frontier closed area in the same year to serve as a buffer zone to maintain the border and deter illegal crossings and smuggling. Although peace prevails across the border now, during the Cold War, this area was a major geopolitical pressure point for decades and saw a number of intense exchanges. In recent years, the frontier closed area has reduced in size, but it remains in force to this day. As the bus approaches the border crossing, you can see a police post in the middle of the road. This post marks the start of the frontier closed area. Unless you're taking one of the shuttle buses, regular visitors and vehicles would need special permission to enter this area. This means that you would generally not be able to take a regular bus to a nearby station, then simply walk up to the border crossing. For decades in the mid-20th century, Man Kam To, along with Lo Wu, were the only two land border crossings between Hong Kong and mainland China. Much of Hong Kong's fresh foods were imported through Man Kam To during that time. Even today, although often overshadowed by other larger crossings, Man Kam To remains an important crossing point for cargo, and you can see many facilities to clear trucks. We get off in front of the Hong Kong Border Control building. The interior is modest, but it gets the job done quickly. Coming out of the building, we walk for a little bit more to reach the waiting area for the onward connection. In just 1 minute, the same shuttle bus came to pick us up. We will soon get on the bridge that spans the Shenzhen River and crosses the physical border. The current iteration of the bridge was opened in 2005. The bridge uses left-hand traffic all the way until it makes landfall on Shenzhen side, where the bus enters a one-way road that leads to the mainland China Border Control building. It's the standard mainland China CIQ here, and after you exit the building, it's a short covered walkway then directly into the heart of Shenzhen. Taxis and shared bikes are available here. And if you want access to the Shenzhen Metro, then cross the road here and walk forward a bit. You can reach exit B of Wenjindu station on line 9 in about 3 minutes. Alternatively, Hongbei Ling station can be reached on foot in about 15 minutes. It is a bit further, but has access to lines 2 and 5, which might be more convenient depending on where you need to go. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more border crossing and transit content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.